Previously on Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
Brah, my good boy. It's been a long time. We have Night City locked down for 6 blocks. You need to cut the head off the snake.
Started a goddamn war, Ma. Thank you for having my back.
There's your fucking Monty Hall.
All right, you trade the meat for the Lincoln Continental with the trunk full of, well, you cleaned it out pretty good. You fucking snot-nosed shit, don't you see? This shit wrecked is gonna fuck up this whole town.
I take the cyber eye, shove it in his mouth, and put my handgun up to the bottom of his chin, and I go, "Don't ever threaten the Santiago again." And I pull the trigger.
And just Jackson Pollock the ceiling. And this hulking figure has been such a big part of your life for these last months falls to the ground, and his eyes go blank. Welcome to Infinite Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. You find yourselves at Dreamland, Ajax lying dead at your feet, Brett in need of serious medical attention. But coming out from behind a couch near where you and where Ricky and Sparkplug and Chino are posted up, you see, he's like, "Hey, don't shoot, it's me, it's FaZe. We're cool, right?"
Ooh. Whoa, I don't know.
We're cool, right? I'm,
You tell me, FaZe.
I think we're cool. We're buddies, right?
We
ran
can be.
together.
We can be. Absolutely.
You can see him dead, right?
He actually can. He walks into the office, steps over 1, 2, 3 dead bodies. Yeah, you guys really fucked this place up. Whew, I said I wanted to party sometime, but I don't know if I can hang with you.
It was them or us, you know?
So my question is, who are you loyal to?
I guess I'm loyal to FaZe.
That's not bad.
Good choice.
What the hell? Well, I guess I heard a little bit of what happened, but boy, I didn't expect this.
Were you under the couch that whole time? Mm-hmm. That's impressive, honestly.
Another good choice.
Yeah, you guys kept running back and forth, and I was just like,
You're like, I don't know what's happening.
Listen, we're not
a good
here to
choice.
kill anyone that doesn't deserve it, and you weren't trying to kill us, so in my mind, you didn't deserve it.
Mainly, anyone who wasn't trying to kill us, and you weren't trying. Your boss was, though.
okay, so what now?
Good question.
While this is happening, I shoot a message to Red Ghost. Mm-hmm. He's down. Where to next?
Deploy scanner drone.
I deploy the scanner drone.
You see Poltergeist drops a little marble on the ground that rolls across and then sprouts 4 little legs and starts crawling, and little around the room and around the room. Brain doesn't seem to be here. Looks like there could be some interesting paperwork.
Maybe check, is there another level?
This spider comes crawling back out because running through different rooms and scanning each one in turn. Looks like 1, 2, killed 8, 9. Those you mostly?
With the help of your friend's friends.
Whoa, the big guy, his vitals.
Yeah, he's in a bad way. Is this somebody we want to try and help preserve?
I just suggest he needs treatment.
What do you want me to do?
Find the brain. It's not here. Check paperwork.
I was
Okay.
gonna. That was what I was gonna be searching through the files. That was like my first thing.
Okay, yeah, you turn
We
around.
run into each other in the doorway on our way to the office.
Yes.
Out of my way, Polly.
And make a perception check.
While they're doing that, I want to ping Dodger
Oh yes.
Okay.
and tell her Ajax is down. You're the new leader, and just see what she says back.
Still no response from Dodger.
Damn it.
I'm gonna. Oh God damn it.
Perception.
Face.
That's an implosion.
I got a 26.
So 5.
You're like, you like find like a bunch of like just doodles that apparently Ajax likes to just scribble in circles while he talks on the phone, and it's just like pages and pages of this. What is all of this? Yeah, you find mostly what you're looking for, some invoices. He doesn't keep books. The books are all written in what appears to be some kind of code, but there's a ledger. With your high perception, you can see that there's some sort of a ledger and there's numbers being kept track of, but the names are all either a series of numbers and letters is all he uses.
Okay, I take photos, and then I like look at you, and I'm like, "That's what you're looking for?"
Yeah, that'd be great. Just you can move it towards the drone.
Yeah. Pretty and smart. How do you like that?
The spider like crawls up the spider crawls up right next to you onto the desk and starts scanning and taking pictures, and you hear, whoa, paper files. What is this guy, paranoid or something?
I mean, he was his office is tucked in here pretty good. It's like a cave, so you know he might have been.
Okay, I am gonna put this in the decoder. Stand by. I'm seeing payments, large sums. Okay, so this is the payment that Kelton Morris made for the protection of Caden Morris, just what we would expect. Additional payments. Seems like he's still paying him for the protection of Caden, but that doesn't make any sense. Caden's been dead.
Protecting the brain. It's here somewhere Ajax is holding.
These are almost like payroll payments.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's working for Kelton.
Well, son of a bitch was a corpo. Well, good riddance.
That's what I said.
Good riddance.
We might not have found Caden's brain, but we sure found Ajax's brain. It's all over the ceiling. All right.
I like to call it interpretive art.
Do you want me to keep the paper files? Any use for them? Or do you have what you need?
They're all scanned.
Great.
I suggest immolation.
As
Burn
she
'em?
says you can keep these, I light them on fire. Because I've already taken my photos too.
Great.
Smart. Phase. Are you talking about that Caden kid?
Yeah, FaZe, what do you know about that?
Well, I know I didn't go on the job, but some of the guys were a little skeezed out by it. Apparently, they played dress up and did a little harvesting.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. Gruesome. You know where they're keeping any of that stuff?
Let me see what phase. So the job, look, I only heard rumors, okay? Clocks and Pippi used to talk. Pippi used to do a lot of drugs. And sometimes he would say crazy shit, but he did say that that kid's uncle wanted his cybernetics.
Yeah. That's what we're looking for.
And they delivered him for fuck knows why.
To his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
If they gave him back, why would they still be paying Ajax for protection of Caden when he's dead and they have his hardware?
Paying his silence, part of the deal. Who's to say?
Cleaning up anything that came after, like me? So, it unfortunately is with the Corpos. I have no idea how we're gonna get that.
Do we know where?
Kelton Morris is in possession of his own nephew's cyberbrain.
But he can't hack it. This kid, she said she saw him when she was in the old net. Caden came to her. Said they hadn't gotten to him yet, but he couldn't tell us where he was.
Well, that sounds like nonsense. Possibly irrelevant. But he was right under our nose the entire time. It's the only place we didn't look. The payments he made to Ajax were not for protection, and in fact, he did set you up. It is relevant. He comes as he's been hearing this like in your heads, and as he's saying this, like his four-legged wheelchair like walks into the office.
He's here.
Like he's just mindlessly been talking to you the whole time as he's walking through. Like he's still like communicating in your. He's like still on the phone, but looking and like now looking around the room, but still on the phone talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Congratulations on becoming relevant.
You've always been relevant to me, bro.
You're about to be less relevant if you do not get your wounds treated.
It is time to.
Does anyone have medical attention? This poor boy needs to be stabilized.
I have a stim from an old job where I never used it.
You have a couple speed heals from Alma, and
Yeah.
but first he needs just stabilization.
Just stabilization.
DV 13 using first aid or paramedic,
Okay.
just to stop him from bleeding all over the carpet.
Okay, that is, it's a 12. 5 plus 7.
5 plus 7 is indeed a 12. You are not stabilized. You still have a -2 to all of your actions.
Where is...
Do you mean to tell me you're an edge running crew without a proper medical technician?
100%.
Sometimes that happens.
I mean, I can administer a speed heal. I got training on that, but
You can do that.
okay.
It will still have -2 to your actions, but you will regain your body plus your will in hit points.
I don't have to roll anything, right?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Now that you have been trained properly by a medical technician,
Okay, so I'm gonna gain 15.
which is a whole hell of a lot more than 7, right? So that takes you to 32. That's above half of your, no wait, sorry, 22.
It's not quite.
But it's not quite half.
And he gets a little back every day? Is that how it works? Once he's stable?
Once he is stabilized, he
Okay.
can start to heal.
And you're not quite stable yet.
What does STEM do?
Stim helps you ignore the effects of being seriously wounded. So if you took a dose of stim right now, you would no longer have -2 to all your actions,
I can
regardless.
throw that to you. 'Cause I think we got some from Ajax before I went into the cathedral, or the church, but I never used it on anyone.
Alma threw us some.
Yeah, Alma gave you some stim. You got synth from Dodger, and you got 1 dose of speed heal. She had rat hold away for
Yeah.
Martian. Looked at the wrong person.
Who's that?
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, Where would Kelton be holding this brain?
So you give me. I can
Well,
take
let's do
this
this
down,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what about the Akari building? Are there offices somewhere, warehouses?
It also could be in his house if this is kind of his own thing. I mean, we broke in there once, but he clearly wants me dead and knows who I am now, so I'm not getting in there again.
Yep.
Plus, we don't have our net runner.
Well, we don't know that Kelton is the one who wants you dead. We just know that Ajax does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Kelton would have been cool with me being dead before any of this ever happened. We're not on good terms, but you're right.
Does anyone want to look at Akari's low Earth orbit satellite images?
Yes.
Recorded on the day in question? Yes, we saw these before, and he puts them on the wall, and you see satellite images of the hotel where Caden was killed, and you see it's like one frame every few seconds of the cars pulling out, the little blue dots like going in and then coming out. And he's like, this here, these are the vehicles. They travel. One heads to Dreamland. This one, they're taking an interesting route. Zoom in. And you see a car following different streets, and they're heading out of town. They're heading to a location, and then they meet with another black dot. This here is another vehicle. What do you think? Are they passing off the brain here, or are they moving on to another location? Do we follow the black dot or the pink? Opinions?
Black is
think-
more inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Black dot it is.
Why meet if you're not passing something off?
Speed, scrabble forward. They go really fast. Do you recognize this? You see a large mansion on the edge of a golf course that's turned into a swamp.
Yep, that would be Kelton's house.
Been there before. Hey, I played there.
You did. I searched his room, Caden's old room, and there was nothing there, but there's plenty of rooms in that place.
Poltergeist,
Yes.
please do not allow me to underestimate the depravity of corpos again. I need you to keep Kelton Morris alive, retrieve the brain, bring him to me so that we can watch Akari burn through his eyes.
I love that. This guy's great.
Yeah.
I will be in contact via satellite. I will offer what assistance I can. In the event you cannot leave the room with the brain, you are friends with Caden?
Yes.
I have a device. Connect this to the brain and connect it to, it is a satellite transmitter. All the data will be instantly transferred via satellite to a low Earth orbit. It will bounce off the Akari low Earth orbit satellite and back to my personal. I don't need to tell you this. This is irrelevant to you. Just fucking plug it in.
Okay. I can fucking plug it in. Gladly.
Sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me.
Oh, no, I love it.
If you were gonna do it, this is the time to let your emotions get the better of you. We've been trying to get this close for a long time, Ghost.
Emotions have only gotten in the way. In that way, I envy Poltergeist.
Why?
She knows how to channel her rage without letting it cloud her ability to perform her tasks.
So do I. I just put it into song.
Well, lucky for you, the next emotion we're about to feel is great satisfaction. I'll keep you posted.
Excellent. Time may be of the essence. I do know not what machinations he desired this brain for. I know that Caden was very good at protecting his information. Be careful. FaZe goes, oh yeah, I think that's what happened to Skids.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Did you guys know Skids?
heard of him.
Yes.
He tried to hack in.
I think
got fried.
Ajax, he wanted to get inside that. Kelton hired him for a job, and he never came back.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So,
Do you have any way to hack into any of to Kelton's, I don't know, calendar so we might know where he is? When he's home? When we can get him?
I do not need a calendar. People are predictable, except for me. Speaking of that, the fact that I'm here may seem like something you could have predicted. But
actually, no. I
Not
really
really.
didn't see this coming.
pulls down. This time he goes with goggles. You hear Data. He doesn't leave his house very often. Or at all. Is he... Okay, he has left. Interesting. Medical clinic. Treatment. Searching files, medical clinic. They're locked. Hold on. They treat a lot of terminal patients, but his personal information is very highly guarded. This would take some time. But it is a safe assumption that Kelton Morris is very sick.
Or do you think that's where he's keeping the brain?
Possible.
Is he searching?
He would know.
Is there something in the brain he thinks will save his life? Or is he trying to upload his consciousness?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because Caden somehow figured a way to upload consciousness without disaster.
So he wants to figure out, he might want to figure out what Caden figured out before his meat body dies.
This sounds a bit like nonsense because the uploading of consciousness to a machine is beyond our current technical capabilities
Hey,
as a species.
you are
but
preaching to the choir there, Ghost,
No, it isn't.
but
We saw it happen.
we discovered some shit.
Well, in the words of my grandfather, I believe this information is irrelevant.
Actually, if you want to check it out yourself, sir, thanks for helping us, by the way. But there's a church. They have a server downstairs, and it's connected to the old net. And one of our old teammates went in there and found all this out. If you wanted to check that out, you could.
the old net is populated with all sorts of malicious artificial intelligence that is very hazardous to the brain. I probably won't be doing that. However, if I could rewind a bit, I shall not underestimate the depravity of the corporate mind. This seems, now knowing what Kelton is capable of, to be something that he indeed would be attempting. Your hypothesis has merit.
Thank you, Ghost.
I don't know if it would be relevant, but if you were able to check in on or up on or contact Martian is the one who talked to Caden, if you find it to be relevant. Just giving you a name.
If it appears to be relevant, I will find this Martian. But we know where Kelton is. He is home. He appears to be sick. He does not leave often, probably because he is sick. And I do believe that the brain is either there, or as the newly relevant Santiago has pointed out, it could be at the medical clinic. But if it is Kelton, we need Kelton anyway.
Yes.
Because it is his eyes that I wish to watch Akari burn through.
So do you guys suggest we just like ring on the doorbell and we're like, hey Kelton, bust in and make him show us, or do we break in and search without him knowing?
Well, what kind of security does he have?
We were there.
I know, but what is it like now?
More. And we don't have a net runner.
Probably less,
It might be less.
because it's not a party with a bunch of people around.
No, it was less because there was a party, so there was less security, because people were coming in and out.
Did you spot anything? When you were
Anything?
scanning his place, as far as security?
Electrified fence to a multiple drones, hound type, guard dogs. The weight class on that butler suggests high augmentation. Other than that, I've seen your handiwork. Shouldn't be a problem.
I suggest we knock on the door, and then if he resists, then
Knock
we
on
go
the
in
door.
force.
We're going to kidnap him.
Well,
Yeah.
knock on the door and then kidnap him.
Why don't we just bust in?
Because then he's
Because
on high
it'd be
alert.
really
That's-
funny
that's
to
like-
watch
that's like
him
a-
open
But
What
the
if we
door and
catch him
see
off
me.
guard? I don't see why we need to alert him of our presence before kidnapping him.
I mean, wouldn't busting in a door alert him that someone's busting in the door?
Not if there's a back door and we split up into groups. One person could distract and then the rest could go get it. Somebody could be in charge of dealing with the guard dogs
This
that my
sounds like the beginning
grandfather
of a
mentioned.
strategy meeting. But I think
Regardless,
you're right.
I know that you types love to talk to the people you're about to kill. I run a little differently.
No, I hate talking to him. But I would be a great distraction while everyone else busts in the other doors.
I thought our conversation with Ajax was pretty short.
Yeah, and we didn't really talk. I don't know what she's talking about.
Can I rewind? Perhaps I don't understand humor. Why would it be funny for Kelton to see you?
Oh, because he hates me. And he thinks I'm dead now.
We have something in common. Two things, even.
I still want to go to the shortstop.
It's valid.
Because
I mean, if
there's a
it's-
power vacuum here in this place right now, and the only person I think that would be good to fill it would be Dodger.
Sure, she might not be there though, but we can check.
She might not.
The timetable on Kelton is short, but boy, if his illness is terminal and he dies before I can make him watch Akari burn, I will be disappointed. But odds are you can take the day if you have other business you need to take care of, and if you need to be healed some more.
That's
much I do.
definitely it.
I do need to heal some more. For the record, I do like your idea. Either way. But
Get thee to a hospital.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
And then when we go to Kelton's,
Mm-hmm.
then you can knock on the front door as a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go behind.
look at that. We get all the things we want.
Okay, I feel terrible. Let's go get me fixed.
Thank you so much.
I do what I can. I serve my own interests. I'm glad our interests align.
Me too.
You three know how to contact me at this point. Let me know when it's showtime.
Sure.
Absolutely. Pleasure having you along. I mean that.
Yeah, well, like he said, I'm glad our interests align.
He puts a big helmet on his head that has like a bunch of antennas and stuff sticking out of it, and turns his chair around and walks out of the door without saying another word.
And I
I
go,
follow him.
Faith, you work for us now.
Okay, what's it pay?
A bit different per job.
Okay,
Right now it's more on a like, looting basis.
pretty good at looting. There's a lot to loot in this place.
Yeah, well, this is our place now, so
Oh,
no
hey.
looting here.
Hold
I
on.
mean, like, take what weapons you want.
maybe just one thing. I always wanted to do this. He goes behind Ajax's desk and like pushes a button, slides out a drawer, and pulls out a bottle of brown liquid, It says Jack Daniels on it.
Get the fuck out of here. I've heard of this shit.
Huh?
FaZe, you're great.
Let's do it.
You fucking kill it right now?
Oh, man, I'm definitely at least taking a shot. You think you can wait a minute before you bleed out?
I think a shot would help.
Anything that blocks the vitamin K. No blood clotting for you.
He he goes and picks through some broken shot glasses, finds a couple that are okay, pours out around for everybody. You know, I always like to never leave a bottle half finished because if I wait till tomorrow, I might be dead.
This is true. And there's plenty of us. Here.
Yeah. It's the good stuff.
And I'm feeling the buzz a little bit. It's like, wait, there's something I gotta know. There's something, hold on 1 second. And I go over to Ajax's body and I go over to his,
drinking over his dead.
I'm like, and I go over to his jaw and I move it, see if it moves. Does his jaw move?
No.
And I fucking knew it. I knew it. Look at that
Yeah,
thing.
you see like chipped teeth and a sort of smashed, well, his jaw might move now. I mean, let's be honest. You put like, what, probably a 45 caliber slug
Probably
straight
broke his
through
jaw in half.
That is true.
his head. But yeah, it's all sort of one piece. You can sort of,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I thought he was being cool. I think he just got a bad cyber job.
Ajax's execution is probably good for my TMJ. All right. You drink Yashi's? Is
Yeah.
that the plan?
Yes.
Alma answers the door, ushers you back. There's really no questions asked. He's like, hey, dude, this is like, it's only been like a week. You are worse than last time. Holy shit, man.
Yeah,
How long can you be here? You got a
just
couple-
tonight. I got some shit to do. I'll be back again later.
You already do speed heal?
Yeah.
All right, we'll hit you again tomorrow. You've been stemmed up? Oh, what did you do? These bandages are horrible. And he does like a huge plus to it. Yeah, he stabilizes your wounds at the very least. If you stay the night, the next day you can add body plus will one more time.
Can I get one of those too?
If you want to stay in the hospital, or
I mean,
he
just-
could hit you with the drugs.
Yeah, I just need a little.
Yeah, he hits you. Yeah, he does. That's fine. And on
I
the
got
way out,
11 for me.
on the way in, these are great. You see a bag that says, "Does pineapple belong on a pizza?" In a Kibble bag.
The answer is no, it does not.
Hey, pineapple pizza Kibble. It tastes like sweet, spicy smoke. This one's gross. Sorry, guys. That's what I have this week.
I grab it from her and I'm like, it's actually my favorite.
I'm like,
There's always someone.
hey, I've never tried it. I will give it a shot.
Yeah, it tastes like It tastes like, because it's Kibble, it tastes like beef jerky, but with like pineapple Jolly Ranchers at the same time.
Oh my word.
It's not totally unpleasant compared to some other things. You might just be drunk enough for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably loving it.
Sounds good. Okay, just to speed heal it along. What else you want to take care of that night, or you just return with Red Ghost? You do what you do.
I'd like to go to the shortstop.
Yeah.
Okay, just the three of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, I mean, assuming you're done with us for now, right?
Yeah, last thing.
Above table.
Last thing she said was, "Let me know when it's showtime." So
Right, that's what
I'm
she
just
said.
kicking
Okay.
it with Gramps.
Yeah.
So.
Is FaZe still with us? Did he come along?
If you tell him to come along, he will
I mean,
come
he
along.
said you're in our crew now, so.
FaZe rolls with you then.
Okay, I want to just ask, FaZe, you know what happened with Dodger and Martian?
Pretty good.
You liking that Kibble?
Dodger and Martian, I know we posted up Yeah, Zigzag and 3 others were posted up at Shortstop early this morning. I never heard back from them though.
Okay. All right, well, come with us. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully they don't open fire. I don't really want to.
Ajax was gunning for your whole crew, guys.
Yeah, that's why we gunned him back.
I'm really surprised you're alive. It's crazy, man.
Well, we're better than him, and that's why we succeeded. He did not. That's why you work for us, and you don't still work for him.
Yeah, man. I knew Brad knew how to party. Shortstop?
Let's go.
The moment we actually leave Poltergeist, I'm like, I don't know if I like her, guys.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
She's real brash.
Yeah. Martian said I was mean.
All right, we go to.
I was like, I like her.
Oh, and by the way, guys.
You know what? Sometimes the Crunchies Kibble's got the sweetest center.
I will say, though, going to Alma's, we're going to have to find them a new line of income because they were on Ajax's payroll, and I feel bad about that.
Yeah, well, my plan, I don't know how good this plan is, because I'm just new at this whole assertive thing.
I love it, though. I really do.
I think you're doing a great job.
But my plan is we get Dodger to replace Ajax. If we could do that, then all of Ajax's accounts will just transfer over to Dodger.
Okay. I mean, think up a plan B, but I like it.
Okay.
We have someone else. I mean, there's a power vacuum.
Yes. Yes.
If we don't fill it, someone else will.
Correct.
So that's why I'm thinking we try to fill it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying, it's us now.
Yeah.
It works for us. Mm-hmm. And then we pass it off to somebody else.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Because when we're done with this, I'm probably going to go back with my mom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, you return to the Shortstop.
Are any of do I see any of my fans hanging a boot?
Any
Make a
children in alleys?
Children in,
make a perception check.
Sorry, 16.
You do not see them.
I don't see anyone.
Doesn't mean they're not there, but you do not see them. The Shortstop, the door is locked. I think it's reasonable to think that Brett has his own set of keys. You open it up and the lights are all off. When you flip them on, the first thing you notice is the sign is torn down from the back. It doesn't say Shortstop anymore. And make a perception checks, probably all of you that are there.
18.
18.
10.
31.
31.
Yeehaw.
Okay. So, Ricky, you would notice this probably most of all. The Louisville Slugger that was on the back wall it's in pieces on the ground, but it's a little weird when you look at it. You're like, it's not like a shattered bat. It's actually like the top has been removed. And the bat itself, you pick it up, is really light. You look, it's completely hollow. With a 31, you see a lot. You see some used drinking glasses, probably enough for 4 or 5 piranhas. You see you walk around the bar and you look into the trash. With the 31, you're doing a really thorough investigation. You find a bunch of hair about this long. It's dark blue. And you go down into Martian's nest and everything is still there. There's still a few lights blinking, but no Martian anywhere to be found. And that's what you see at the Shortstop.
The blue hair look cut or ripped?
It looks cut.
Okay.
Is it Pantone 296?
294, yeah,
296.
to be exact. This looks like, actually, you would know about this. You have color changing hair, right? There's modifications that go beyond color changing. They're just cosmetic, where it's one thing if you have straight hair and you want it to have filaments in it that change the color of it. There's other modifications that you can remove the hair itself and regrow completely different hair. So if you wanted to like suddenly have curly hair one day, or yeah, if you wanted to completely change the texture of your hair, this is all possible in with cosmetic cybernetics.
Reprogram your hair, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Cool. The bat. Can I tell what was in it?
No. But you see that the top screws back on and it looks just like a Louisville Slugger, just a little light.
Yeah. It's like, huh. Okay. And I mean, everything you described is what we saw, right?
Yeah, unless there's
Nothing in her back office either.
You look in her office, there's nothing to be found. There's even her ledger, Dodger's ledger is still there. Did you want to look at the ledger also? I guess with a
Sure.
31. Why don't we roll deduction? You're doing a lot of ledger looking today.
Yeah, I am. Deduction. Where are you?
It's just intelligence. Please.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a 19.
Oh, you actually put points in that. That's
Yes.
So
Anything like that's like intelligence related, I have a lot of points in.
very cool.
you are like, her chicken scratch is a little hard to decipher, but the key is you find your payments and they're all marked, and so you can sort of extrapolate from that how her bookkeeping is done. But you do the math like twice and then 3 times, and you're like, huh. Dodger was kind of loaded. It's showing like income way beyond her expenses, and and nothing spent on like upkeep or anything else. She was stingy. Looks like bought cheap booze, like impossibly cheap. Must be full of water.
How'd you get so drunk?
Maybe it's less water, and she's literally like cutting it with Chew 2 or something.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Or at least the one I got.
But yeah, you're like, wow, she's in excess of 40,000 eddies.
Yeah. But I don't think we're ever gonna find him. I think they got out of here.
They skipped town.
We probably won't, but I can't help but try. And here's the thing. Maybe my family can help find him.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do her dirty.
No, with Ajax gone, I mean, they're not really in danger. So
Yeah, and if Dodger's gone, it's because she wants to be. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
And
Unless she's afraid of getting hit.
I mean, it sounds like. I mean, I might be reading too much into this, but it sounds like she was saving up for something, and she was like, well, this is as good a time to retire as any. But that's reading a lot into it. She might have just been waiting for a rainy day, and maybe this was a rainy day.
Maybe. But let's take care of this asshole and then see what we can figure out. I think I might sleep at the hospital tonight. I don't know how safe my house is because I don't know how many more piranhas are still kind of roaming around trying to adhere to their last mission. So.
I mean, last I checked, is FaZe with us?
yeah.
Yes, okay. As the last I checked, correct me if I'm wrong, FaZe, if there's no one to pay them, right?
That makes sense to me. Do you know if you take some of the pizza kibble and then hit with the hard stuff, it's pretty rad.
I believe you. I'm just saying, do you know anyone in your crew that would continue to gun for us knowing that Ajax is dead?
As long as they know.
I might not know yet. Oh.
Okay.
But by morning, yeah, I figure you're probably gonna clear. I sure as shit wouldn't do it. I mean, unless they're feeling like maybe they want to be Ajax. Who'd be crazy enough to do that? Only me. No, I'm not that crazy. Clocks woulda, but Clocks got clocked.
Yeah. Time's up for clocks.
Time's up for Clocks. Time's up for Clocks. You put Pippi in her long stocking. Stiletto got stabbed.
All right.
Whoa, man. This is bumming me out a little bit.
Just keep drinking.
What?
Let Zigzag know. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I hope Zig didn't get zagged by the Santiago clan.
I think we broke him.
I think he's hammered.
There's that. Yeah, you spend the night at
Let's go, yeah.
the hospital, and yeah, I think you're safe to go to your crib, unless you want me to do lookout at your place.
Nah, I'll go to the office.
Okay.
Okay, you head to
And
your
drop
office.
everybody off and then go back to the hospital.
Okay, you go to the hospital, you go back to your crib. One last thing before morning. Shit-wrecked. As you're unlocking the door to your office, a figure comes out of the shadows. Rolling, with their hood up and pink ears.
God damn it. I can't punch a teenager. I can't punch a teenager.
Hey, I hope you don't think it's weird that I followed you.
It's a little weird, but depends on why.
We've been figuring out who you are and everything. And it makes me kind of sad that Ricky doesn't want to talk to me, but when you're around as much. But I think that your paper is really cool. And I just wanted to give you, here, and she hands you, it's a writing sample. It's no big deal, it's really stupid. I gotta go, okay?
Yeah, thanks for this. I look forward to reading it.
Ricky's got my number.
All right, I'll have him let you know what I think.
Okay, bye.
Bye, get home safe.
And she rolls off into the night.
Surprised you weren't like, ah! Oh, when you come out.
After today,
Oh my God.
I'm just like,
I legit thought it was going to be
no.
Jericho.
Yeah.
Who you thought it was gonna be?
Jericho.
Oh, I thought it. Yeah,
Better.
Yeah, this is way better.
I've been
much
thinking
better.
oh my God, I left my mom a message and then I didn't die. Oh, I regret that. I thought it was gonna be my mom, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is it any good? What'd she write? What'd she give me?
We'll get to it later, I think.
Okay.
When you have time to read it. You're
Kind of
exhausted.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you spend the night at the hospital to get those hit points. You spend the night at your crib. You get a text you spend the whole next day. Actually, you tell me, what do? You wake up early, you sleep maybe like the dead for once.
Yeah, kind of. I do lock all the locks on my door just in case. Sleep like the dead, but just a very solid 8 hours as opposed to
Yeah.
sleeping for 14 hours. Yeah.
Sleep like the dead, track 9.
Yeah.
Okay. how do you all meet up in the morning? Or do you?
I just ping everyone and then just go pick everyone up.
Carpool. Meet outside.
Wait, did you get the Lincoln back?
No.
Oh, we're in the Lincoln.
Do you ping me also?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I will meet you at the location. Cool. But I think she's shitty, so she texts back K. Period.
Thumbs up emoji? No emojis for you.
Okay, so you don't have a 4-wheel drive. What do you? The Lincoln Continental with a trunk full of explosives rolls up through the Beaver Town. It sticks out not any worse than Meat did, but it's a classic car, and it's kind of loud. It's souped up. What's the approach like on Kelton Manor?
So I want to see if any of the houses nearby, where the lawn is really long and shades are drawn.
Are you looking for an abandoned house?
Not abandoned, just like maybe they're on vacation or on a golf trip or some shit like that.
Yeah. All right, make a perception check.
That's not bad. 14.
Okay. Lawns are tricky because they don't spend the money on fresh water, and they have landscapers, and every house kind of looks pretty similar. There are like McMansion kind of vibes. But with a 14, you do see like a real estate sign in front of one of the mansions. It says Scott Brown Realty, and it appears to be vacant.
Cool. I park in that driveway.
Okay.
And then just kind of like walk up to the house and just kind of look around, and then like, pretend like I'm looking at a potential buyer while these two go off. And
Sleeveless, cybered out punk.
Yeah.
I make a.
Or actually, no, I would have grabbed that sleeveless suit jacket that I had.
Oh yeah,
I would have grabbed
switched
that
up for you going on corpo mission.
Mm-hmm.
So you went suits. You went zooted and suited.
So how many football fields away from
Make a persuasion check. It is okay. So let's see here.
13.
What's kind of interesting about it is it's on a different street, but the way these cul-de-sacs are built, they all kind of curve around on each other. You get the feeling their backyards are actually not that far apart. It's just you'd have to walk like all around to a different street. And because they're such big houses, like even 2 houses down is like pretty far.
It's really far.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna go and sneak up on the house. You're gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at this moment you get a message from Poltergeist that says, "Posted up in the swamp. Where are the rest of you?"
On our way. I'll be coming from the backyard.
Wait, what was? The final decision was that you were gonna knock on the door. Okay, just making sure. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the 2 of you, though.
Yeah, the 2 of us. Together.
Oh, okay.
What's Ricky wearing?
yeah.
Speaking of suits.
Well, if I knew I was gonna do this, then I'm wearing. I've got it right in my closet. A really, really like badass corpo type suit that like kind of looks like it changes colors just a little bit when you move, but no shirt underneath. And probably just sneakers or combat boots. I'm gonna say combat boots.
Going with the boots.
Yeah.
And are you dressed as Nautica or shipwrecked?
Yes, I'm dressed as Nautica, but I have like a bag with me with clothes, like my black, to change back into.
Okay, you keep your bag with you. What about weapons? Are you walking down a Beavertown street with assault rifles? Or
No,
what are you doing?
I've just got my pistols, kind of like I've got a coat on and they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna go with the heavy pistol and my my retractable baseball bat.
Gotcha.
Poltergeist is out near the swamp area where I know is near the backyard, the security gate and everything. Kind of scoping it out and
What's your loadout today? Sniper, assault.
probably a sniper and an assault.
Okay.
Just cause, yeah, and that's about it.
I don't know that I can't conceal a shotgun now. Nope. So it's just just my heavy pistol.
Yeah, rules is written. You could get a tech to modify it, i.e. saw it off.
Yeah.
And then if you have the proper.
But I have
Okay. You see them walk off down the Beavertown street. You hear her ping you, Breh. You rolled a 13, I think, on persuasion, trying to make it look like you're looking at the house.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more or less believable. People mostly seem to be keeping to themselves anyway. So you work your way into the swamp.
Yeah, through the backyard, right? And then I look for her.
Are you stealthed out or?
I'm pretty stealthed out, but as soon as I see him, I'll reveal myself to him.
14.
Yeah, you see you take a little LED red light and you just flash it and it catches, you like hit him, almost ping him on his eye so that he sees it. When you look over, you see like not quite a ghillie suit, but appropriate colored camouflage, laying down, rifle, scope, everything. Yeah.
Nice. I go, are you showing off? Overdoing it a little, I think.
Well, I was
In your suit, crumping up.
given instructions.
Like, I don't need the suit because I'm trying to sneak in, so what I look like doesn't matter. But I feel like I'm going to corpo. I should wear corpo.
I love it.
I see that you didn't attempt to be discreet at all.
I don't even know what that word means.
Great.
Okay, you go and get to the front door, ring the doorbell. You hear some heavy footsteps, and Carson, the big-ass butler, opens the door. And that's where we're going to take our quick break.
All right.
Hey, thanks for tuning into the Season 1 finale of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. And while we're all devastated that Season 1 is coming to a close, we will have a Season 2 airing later this year, so you won't have to wait long before you get your Cyberpunk fix. In the meantime, we've been working on some super cool projects that we're really excited to share with you, so stay tuned for that because you are not going to want to miss it. We are also launching our Patreon this Friday, January 20th, so if you like what we do and you want us to keep making actual plays for you, please consider becoming a patron. It would mean the world to us. If you can't, that's totally okay. We understand, but make sure to like, subscribe, comment on our videos, share us on your socials, send this to your friends, scream our names from the rooftops because we want more than anything for this channel to keep going. I think that's about it for announcements, but I hope you enjoy the finale of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
Our program is made possible in part by
Hey, I need your help.
The year is 2045. In Night City, there's a bar called No Latency.
Ping runs the bar, it's just a bar.
But it's not just a bar. I'm Ping, and I used to work for Domino,
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Domino.
but now I need to save them. But I can't do it alone, so I hired some help. Some old friends.
On my face, there will just be a flashing question mark.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. The vehicle is armed.
And some new.
For looking around trying to find this no latency place.
Your bird looks like it is in great pain. Someone should put it out of its misery.
Am I gonna need some help?
Yo, what's up, 2D dude?
I pick up the cowboy,
It's me. I'm Tuna. I'm Stranger.
and we'll make some enemies.
I'm Steve, and I'm here to be.
Arasaka would like to discuss Domino. We will find you. Come quietly.
All right, man. I guess we gotta fix this up. Who the f- is this guy?
Because if we don't save Domino, we'll all be dead.
No Latency. A Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. See you in Night City.
Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
And we're back. Carson opens the door and sees.
Oh my god, Carson! Why are you looking so grumpy today? I'm here on official family business.
He turns and he leaves the door.
Not
he
if it casts confusion.
He steps back and continues to hold the door, but it leaves you space to walk in front of him.
Thank you. And like pat his chest.
How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Again.
One of the other house staff come up. Can I help you? We weren't expecting company.
Yes. I'm here. My parents wanted me to check in on Kelton.
Kelton only meets people on scheduled appointments.
Well, they wanted me to bring flowers, but I forgot them.
Well, the sentiment is appreciated. What do you want me to do about that?
Tell him that I'm here so that I can see him.
I don't think Kelton's taking visitors right now. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You're selling it so good.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Just
well,
like,
Gotta let me roll.
that is a 17.
17. She keeps it because it was a 9.
I didn't go off the table.
I guess she gestures to, there's a little, like a parlor where you can sit down. Have a seat. I'll see what he says. And she walks upstairs.
Thank you.
Left her alone with Carson. You see, actually no, you hear, they're in.
I want to look. What's the window situation like on this side of the house?
There are windows. He seems to be a very private person because they're all tinted glass.
Great. And there's an electric fence, right?
Correct.
And guard dogs.
Yep.
Are the guard dogs active? Paint me a word picture. What does it look like?
Yes, they are active. They seem to be on some sort of patrol. It doesn't appear to be particularly randomized. It appears to be very predictable.
Can you tell Granddad to turn off all the electronics and we can move in?
I can ask. Hey, what about this fence here?
Stand by. Okay, here's what I can do. I can turn off the power grid to the entire house. That might cause a little commotion, but it would turn off the electric fence. Guard dogs are on their own power. They're very predictable. I could tell you when to go. You see a lattice. There's windows. There's a window you remember.
Mm-hmm. That one's pretty easy to get up.
I say stand by. Do you want to go in first, or should I? I know that it seemed like some of your friends weren't super into guns a-blazing. I'm not opposed to kicking the window in, but that's me.
Yeah, maybe I'll go first.
All right. Great. We're ready.
Okay, you will have 3 seconds. No, I guess I better give you 6 seconds on the fence. Are you in position?
Yeah, are we close enough?
Yeah, you
point?
can move up.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
move up to the edge of the fence.
Mhm.
You find some bushes that are still sort of obscuring you. Stand by for dogs. 3, 2, 1, move.
Go.
Jump up.
Yeah, go ahead and do athletics, both of you.
16.
Yeah, and, yeah. Oh, cool. 21.
Yeah, you commando leap over this fence in two quick hops. Both of you are over, and you hear the power of the fence crackle back on. You're sitting in the house. Suddenly, all the lights turn off. 3, 2.
Oh my god! What's happening?
Back on.
Oh, okay.
Power glitch.
He says, move to the bushes. There's bushes that are 15 feet in front of you.
Bushes.
Okay, we'll want stealth, but add +2.
It explodes. Into another 10.
Okay.
31.
All right.
17.
17, okay. This somehow makes sense, but you move to the bushes and your roll is so good that you actually notice he's kind of not as concealed as he could be, and you like move a branch a little bit to cover up. And you guys are both really well concealed. The dogs come back around, you hear their feet coming back, and then wait, they go back. Go to lattice.
Lattice.
Athletics to climb it.
15.
Yeah, what are you rolling?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
you
I
get
mean,
to-
was I wrong in assuming that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was a safe assumption.
Yeah, you run to the lattice, and with a 15, you are up it. This, you remember exactly how to do this because it was not that long ago, but you're met with a closed window this time that appears to be locked.
Okay.
18 seconds.
How's it going, Bray?
I put my my jacket up to the window.
Okay.
So that to try to muffle the sound, and then try to break it with the backside of my gun.
Okay, make a. We'll use brawling here.
You just use your big punch through the window.
That was low. 15.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll your damage though.
3d6.
Is there a piano in the parlor?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start playing it.
I'm gonna
12.
start dancing.
12 damage.
12, but one of them was a crit.
Okay. That's pretty. You hit it pretty hard. That's enough to make the glass spiderweb a little bit. The shit is bulletproof, but you feel like if you hit it again, it'll probably go through, which you might need to do because you now have 15 seconds.
Okay. 16.
Okay, it still hits. You're just hitting the window.
Not as much this time. 6 damage.
So you did 17 plus a crit, and then 6. That's up to 23 plus. It's just about broken. You now have 12 seconds to finish this off. Oh, I guess you have a rate of fire. You can hit it again in this 3-second action.
17.
Yeah.
Jesus, 4.
That's okay. It's all it took. It was like completely spiderwebbed, and then you finally smashed through. Whoa. Alarms. Okay. Rerouted. I don't know why I didn't think of that. 6 seconds. Better get in.
Thank you. I climb up and pull myself into the window.
I assume you jump in after you break it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I broke it to open up the...
Yeah. Yeah, you break it and reach through, pull it. Yeah, exactly. You are in Caden's bedroom. They haven't even bothered to clean it up. It looks exactly like the last time you were in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna deploy the drone, the spider drone,
Okay.
to scan the room and send any info back to Ghost.
Yeah, spider drone pops out, scans the room. Yep, standard stuff. Looks like he's got a port. Stand by. Wow, somebody did a real hatchet job on his. Yeah, everything's gone.
Okay. Nothing in here.
All right, you're playing the piano and dancing.
Oh God, I'm so glad we got to see that. I missed Nautica.
She's been gone for a while. The house, Carson is still standing in the room with you.
I'm like trying to get him to dance with me.
He's not.
But I'm trying.
There is no role in the world that would cause Carson to dance.
Yeah.
The house staff comes back and says, I'm sorry, Kelton won't be accepting any visitors today. He sends his regrets and says to send his best wishes to your parents.
Oh, flee! They're gonna be so mad at me for messing this up.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, well. We gave it a try. They'll still be happy that you came and you tried, right?
I guess.
Okay.
And like start going out, and then I'm trying to get a sense from him, like, are we about to turn our weapons on the house staff? Like, I'm trying to no.
No.
And I just I don't know, I'll just really loudly. So, assuming that they've found the way in, I'm just gonna okay, fine, we'll leave, but I don't like it. Bye, Carson.
I ping her and say we're in.
Okay, and then I keep dancing on the way out. Like the music's so good.
Oh, sorry. This is lovely baby grand you got here. Is it a full grand? It's a full grand.
Oh my God, Ricky, let's go.
Okay, sorry. All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
The house staff absolutely rolls their eyes. Carson opens the door for you and then shuts it behind you.
All right. He's like, what's the status?
Yeah, I want to crack open the door and look down to see, do I have a clear view of the first floor from here?
Not from what you remember of the place, that door that opens out into a hallway that leads to a stairway that leads down to the kitchen.
Okay, so there's no balcony or anything like that?
No. You mean to the outside or no?
Looking down onto the bottom.
Not
first
from this bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to message Ghost. Any blueprints? Do we know where his bedroom is?
Looks like you guys are looking for the 4th floor.
4th floor. God, imagine having a house with 4 floors in it. Great. So I guess I would like to stealth out of the room since you've already peeked out of it. And I think,
Yeah.
try to make my way up to the 4th floor without being noticed.
I ping Brad just before you get too far.
Yeah.
Did you find an entry point?
We're in.
Yeah, whereabouts? Because we can.
Do you
follow
need
in.
us? Do you need us to come in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, knock back on the door. I was gonna try and choke out the guy, so that I don't kill him. And then...
Carson.
Yeah, I know he's big, but so am I. I don't know if you remember this or not, but I did take down Ajax.
You did.
I mean, I feel like they were relatively distracted. If you can reach... What's his name?
I'm saying is, annoy him.
Yeah, Carson's really...
Knock on the door again, and they're like, would you please leave? And then
Carson's really the only threat in there. The rest of them would probably just
kind of be like, I don't get paid enough for this.
possibly.
Okay, your call.
Ding 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 ding
I stealth down the stairs.
Yeah, you stealth as much as you can.
18.
I'm like, quick, do flowers. Are there like
Yeah.
flowers or
No, you don't need flowers. I gotcha.
He goes toward the door. You see, from the top of the stairs, you see Carson moving toward the door again. You also see some kitchen staff and another staff member that's was just leaving the room where the parlor was. They had to straighten up the pillows and dust the piano.
Dustin. Get my grubby fingerprints off the piano.
I stealth for 18, so I'm trying to stealth by everybody and make it.
So you get to the stairs or the middle of the stairs or the bottom, but you're talking about an open foyer it's a straight shot. You're looking at the back of Carson, but it's a good 20 feet, something like that.
Okay.
From the bottom of these stairs. Yeah.
Walk on my tiptoes. I don't know. I want to try to stealth too.
Okay, so the thing is there is no, I mean, you can walk on your tiptoes and, okay, that's fine. You'll probably be seen by kitchen staff because you're just going to be walking across a room that has people in it.
Sure, I'm not concerned with them. I'm
Okay.
concerned with him seeing me. I want to surprise him.
Okay.
Get the jump on him so I can try to choke him out and cover his mouth.
Fair enough. You go to move across the room with an 18, but you find yourself out in the open, and the staff member looks up and kind of gasps, but Carson continues toward the door, puts his hand on the handle, and opens it, and you see Brea running up behind Carson, I suppose. And this all happens at once.
Ricky has to pee.
No, he has to pee.
I have
He's
to
being
pee too.
We have a long drive back to the city.
Sorry. I should have before we left.
So sorry.
You're within 16 meters, so you can make it in one round of movement with your movement. And the help screams. Okay. Carson opens the door. You make all of your commotion, and you find yourself behind Carson. And go ahead and make your grapple attack.
Oh my
god.
You hear
Hey, there it is.
He wants to keep it because it was a 10.
I probably still would have kept it anyway. Doesn't matter if it's roll. It's not like it's not good if it doesn't roll in there.
No, whatever your rules are. Let's be consistent.
Sorry, I'm looking for...
Poltergeist hears screaming, talking about pee.
26.
26. You got him. That was another natural one tonight.
Oh my god.
Poor Carson.
He's just going sleepy time.
Big ass butler.
Yeah.
Poor Babby.
Okay.
I cover his mouth and squeeze his neck.
Yeah. You do that. At this point, let's roll for initiative.
Seems right.
God, my initiative rolls. So sad.
Carson's gonna be first. There's my 10.
14.
Oh no, Carson.
13.
It's cool. Carson got a 30.
13.
Sorry, Poltergeist, what was it?
13.
Okay.
Did you say Carson got a 30?
Yeah.
Yep. What did you get?
You probably exploded. 14.
Okay. What'd you get, Ricky?
13. Initiative die don't explode, do they?
Oh, is that not true?
I don't know.
I mean,
it doesn't matter. It's still a 25.
I'm just saying the guy's just fucking fast. It's like, it's 1d10 plus 25 or something insane. Anyway.
And what'd you get, SW?
8.
There she
In a predictable turn of events.
I'm last.
Should I roll for the kitchen staff? I will,
I don't
actually.
think they're gonna do anything.
They might press a panic button.
Yeah. All right, to match Carson's 30, they got a 6.
I mean, Poltergeist wanted to just like bash in the doors and come in. This is essentially what we're doing.
Effectively.
At least we got the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we took out Carson first.
Because if you surprise him, you get like critical right away or something like that.
You did get the jump on him, and you have grappled him. He's going to attempt to break your grapple.
Like grapple.
Grapple. Your granny grapple.
Sorry, I want to get his stuff right.
Yeah, how big is he compared to Breh? Like, are they equal?
You, in doing your arm around him, you're up on your tippy. Like, if he leans forward, you're going to be off your feet.
Is he that much taller than me?
He's a big-ass butler.
Yeah.
Big ass butler.
I mean,
big boy.
I only gave him one description, and the description was big ass butler.
He's probably cybered up.
That's not what I want.
Yep. He sounds very heavy.
Early notes.
There it is. Okay. Okay. He first thing he does, make a evasion roll and try to beat a 22. Okay.
16.
Okay, he backs up and turns around and smashes you into the door frame. But man, I'm rolling 2 3s and 2 1s. 8 damage.
Does my armor...
Ignoring half armor does not ablate.
Okay.
He does it again, attempts to, and that's another 22 to evade.
God damn it. 18.
There we go. That is 16 this time. Ignores half armor, does not ablate.
Jesus.
And once he does that, he's going to attempt to beat DV15 with his martial arts skill. A 22. Keep rolling it, baby. And he whips you over and throws you off of him onto the ground. And
wait, that's a grapple contest, right?
no, he has judo. So he used the grab escape. So if I hit you twice with a melee attack, I can beat a DV15 and throw you onto the ground. I'm gonna give you a little bit of an evasion here. Go ahead and roll one more evasion roll because of the way this went down.
20.
Yeah, he as he throws you down, you feel your arm start to twist, but you are able to break out of his grip before your arm breaks. But you are not, and you are now, not prone. You do manage to land on your feet as he flips you over, but you stumble back, and that is Carson's move.
Jesus, Carson.
Yeah, he's like Ajax without the brains. He just took those intelligence points and put them somewhere else. Okay, but Breh, you get to fight back now.
God damn. I'm gonna use my OBP and bone-breaking strike on his aimed attack on his leg.
Oh, okay. Aimed attack targeting head or?
It's leg, right?
Okay, yeah, that seems possible. Sure.
It's a 20.
A 20. You took a.
Is -8.
Yeah. I rolled a 2, which gives me a 17. So he does not evade. Yeah, you. Okay, so roll your damage.
And then, yeah, so it's 3 plus 2. One crit.
Okay.
chucking Brett across the room. I'm like, oh, this is a great idea.
19 total.
19 damage.
Yeah. And then 9 on the crit chart.
Okay. Yeah, you break his leg. And in addition to that, he'll have -2 to melee attacks. Ouch. Was that 19 with the +5? Your damage?
Yes.
Oh, that was 19 with, okay. So he takes... great.
So, yeah.
You're now standing toe-to-toe with him. You want to move at all, now that you broke his leg?
Well, now that I broke his leg, I don't think he's going to walk, so I walk away.
Okay, you move back. So broken leg is -4 to move, minimum 1 square. He certainly won't be able to keep up with you. Yeah.
I think he's gonna try though.
Yeah. Okay, Poltergeist.
Great.
You're at the top of the stairs. You have to move down the stairs a little bit to get a visual on all of this, but that doesn't mean that that's what you have to do.
As soon as I start hearing battle going down, I'm making my way to Kelton's bedroom.
Great. Okay, you move up 1 flight of stairs. You're met with a security lock. Red Ghost says, stand by. This will take, predicting 18 seconds. It's a cybersecurity lock that he's got to hack.
18 seconds.
There's a hallway behind you that you can get a pretty good line of sight all the way down. It doesn't appear that anyone's coming yet.
Great. I know the ghost is busy on a run, but I will deploy my spider drone again just to scan all of the rooms, just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I know that the stuff is gonna be up higher where it's harder to get, but at the same time, it's...
Yeah, the spider, okay, how we can do this, the spider can just follow you since it's been...
Oh, that's good, yeah.
And we'll just say it's taking pictures and scanning, and this will be, essentially the way this tool works, and the reason Red Ghost likes you to have it is that it becomes his eyes on the ground for scanning and doing net actions.
Above table, 18 seconds is 6 rounds. Right?
Oh, yeah, actually, sorry, 9 seconds.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. Then Ricky.
Whoa, that did not.
You're like, we're gonna do another distraction, bruh.
Well, shit. Do I keep the staff docile, or have you keep the staff docile? No.
You're way more charming.
I'm more charming. Or I'm gonna pretend to be surprised by this.
Okay.
And just go, like, oh my God, what is happening?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh my stars.
Oh!
Oh my God, Carson, you need some help?
I imploded.
Oh no.
I imploded, so let's see what happens. So it's 14 minus 8. Yeah. For persuasion. What? Why? Why is that so bad? Yeah.
Okay, with that, do you
oh my God, how could this be happening?
I get a feeling that I blew that.
It was pretty bad. It's not, and you sort of seems like maybe they weren't paying attention. There's a lot going on, so maybe they just aren't clocking what you're saying or care.
The staff, that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So Oh, that's bad though.
Yeah.
What is that? My whole.
You can move into the room or do whatever you want. You can move anywhere you want.
Well, I'm keep doing the pretend thing, and it's like, whoa, my, this is crazy. This is.
Go back to the piano and start playing.
Oh my God! But
You're
playing the
scoring the fight.
entertainer.
Fuck. Okay. Or do I just blow my cover?
I think with that low of a roll, you actually think you did fine.
Okay.
You think this might work still. I don't think there's any reason why it's metagamey to say you know that didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, I just start backing up towards the stairs.
Okay, so you're gonna move past the fight that's happening and just start backing up like, okay, yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit wrecked?
I'm just like, I'm gonna run in as far as I can, and I'm just gonna be like, you've got this person, you can take him, I still have to pee.
You can also make a persuasion check.
I also rolled a
She
1.
imploded. See, it's coming back around.
Nobody's buying any of this
Buying
shit.
any of it. I got a 3.
This is a problem.
It's just not meant to be.
It's a 3.
She yells, Sergio, hit the panic button. Now that's the staff. You see the kitchen staff run towards, there's a big panel next to a closet at the back door. And right as he goes to, touch it, this is how this goes. He hits it and sirens start going off.
Yeah.
It was too late for me to pull a gun on him to get him to.
Yeah, that was. I think you made your play and it didn't work.
And it just sucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Carson limps toward you, realizing he can't do anything. What's next to him? He picks up a chair and hurls it in your direction. I rolled a 10. Here they come.
Coming in hot with the metal folding chair.
It's big ass Butler.
So it was athletics. So you rolled a 30, which you can still try to evade. But I don't know what the chair's made of wood, so we'll see what it does. Yeah. Brett, this is at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll evasion, looking for 30.
All right.
Come on, 30.
Ooh.
That's okay. The chair is just a simple wooden chair. It hits you for 8 points of damage. Your armor could soak that, though. This is essentially it.
It does.
Yeah. But you see Carson limping toward Brett and hurling this wood chair across the room, and it shatters across Brett's arms.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt you, but that's the scene, and the alarm is blaring. Brett, it's your turn.
I don't really want to be near this guy.
He's pretty slow. You want to just leave him.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do, right?
He's moving like 3 per turn if we were doing it on a board.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start checking doors.
You know Poltergeist is still upstairs. What do you mean checking?
I'm looking for like a basement or something.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Are there basements in Night City? It is in California, right?
Wasn't I mean, there wasn't that church.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Sorry, perception. Right, sorry. 16?
16, yeah. You run into the kitchen. Did you ever look at the blueprints? Did he ever show them to all of you? I don't think so.
For the house?
Yeah, actually.
Didn't we see some for the first time? Before the
showed
first
us-
time we went in?
Oh, like way back then?
I thought we had something.
No, you didn't actually take the time to do that. Yeah, Brett, you run into the kitchen. The guy, as you run toward the kitchen, the guy who just hit the panel, like, crouches down in the corner, like he's afraid you're gonna hit him. You look around, you don't see it. You do see some doors. You open a pantry, but you don't see anything that goes to the basement. At this point, it's your turn. But at the top of your round, Red Ghost is like, sorry, you gotta jack out for a second. Stand by, and then your 3 seconds go by, and then the alarm turns off. It's like, I can stall him, but we might have law enforcement incoming.
Shit.
Does he say that to all of us or just her?
It's just her right now. But he does ping Ricky, since you're friends. He's like, looks like 4th floor is our best bet. Law enforcement probably incoming. I will try to stall.
All right. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, he would say that to all of you. This is important enough for everybody to know.
Cool. Bray, I think you grab Meat Meat, or Lincoln Meat, or Vroom Vroom.
I was gonna say maybe we get Faye over here to create a distraction.
He's not with us.
We send Faye over here, is what I'm saying.
You just call him.
Yeah.
Did FaZe come out to McMansion Land with us?
No, he's saying to call him to get him to come out, not that he's with us.
But that would take, he's a ways away.
Yeah, you're not sure he would have a car. You'd have to.
He's the driver.
Zigzag is the driver.
I thought Zigzag was not the driver.
Zigzag is like zigging and zagging.
Yeah.
FaZe would take a little bit of time. You're guessing NCPD is going to get here faster than even if he did have a car, because they usually travel by aerial vehicle on these types of responses.
Grab the.
But we don't have what we need yet.
I'm thinking grab the Lincoln, we grab the old man, and we get out of here.
Okay. But I mean, the brain might be here.
This is a point. All right, fine. Yep, keep looking. I pull my gun, I put it on the staff, and I go, everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Everybody be cool.
Carson, now, yeah.
I was like, get out, yeah, because the cover's blown, the whole thing is fucked. So I'm like, it's like, seriously, everyone get down. Carson.
Wait, it's not quite your turn yet, actually.
Oh, I thought it was. Sorry.
No, I mean, I sort of skipped over Poltergeist.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
We sort of skipped over. He's still standing at the door. It's still locked. He had to delay his net run to turn off security.
Fuck me. Cool. Should I take out the butler, or is it irrelevant?
He's a heavy hitter. Use your discretion. His vitals appear elevated. Your chances of success are high.
Great. All right. So then while Ghost is doing that, I'm going to come back down.
Yeah, full sprint, you make it to the bottom of the stairs.
Great.
And see the scene.
Close enough to get a shot.
You would need all of your movement to get that far because you're on the 3rd floor at this point. So you can move more slowly if you want and keep your action ready in case anyone pops out. But
Let's do that. That's a great idea.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You move from the 3rd floor back down to the 2nd floor.
single move, and just have my assault rifle ready and hold it in case anybody comes up my way.
Okay. All right, now Ricky.
Now I pull my gun.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Other than waving it around, are you gonna do anything?
No, I am. I'm telling the staff to stay on their knees and to get down.
Okay.
The same thing with Carson.
Staff complies immediately. Carson does not.
I didn't think he would. I'm like, Carson. Carson, he can't get to me.
Yeah.
So
his eyes are doing the yeah, he's too far away from you right now. Why wouldn't he have a gun? He doesn't, though. Yeah. All right, shit wrecked. You're running toward the bathroom, which is...
Well, I was just running towards the stairs.
Yeah,
But
I know.
saying that. So I'll keep running towards the stairs and I'll call Jericho.
Okay. You call emergent. Oh, good to hear from you again so soon.
Jericho, if there is any way you can delay the guys en route to Kelton's house in the mansions, I will go on that date with you.
Well played! Yes! That was so good. She was waiting for the perfect moment, and that was it.
She pulled that card.
Roll a persuasion check plus 10.
I mean, I mean it. I'm not lying. 23.
Okay. So, no, you hear him drop the phone again for the 2nd time in as many days. He's like, stand by, I'll see what I can do. Shit, they're scrambling right now. And you just hear footsteps and...
The alarm got turned off. Possibly put it in their ears that maybe it was a false alarm.
You hear his phone is like in his pocket, but he's still on the line with you. You hear his leather-soled boots like running down a tiled hallway. And his voice yelling out, hey, 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 hey. That's all that happens in these 3 seconds, though.
Oh, God damn, well played. So awesome.
Staff cower, Carson limps. Now he's still heading toward you. Now he's heading toward you, Ricky. You're closer at this point and you're waving a gun around. Yeah, he doesn't have anything around him to throw. So he takes a double move and he's able to, wait, am I able to do that with a broken leg? -4 to move, so that means he can still do it twice. So he moves 6. But he's still a good 2 meters away from you.
Okay.
That's his whole move now, though. That was a powerful leg break. Bruh, you hear what Randy says.
I shout to the staff who's around me and just say, "Where's the safe? Where's the safe? Where's the safe?"
No safe, no safe. What are you talking about?
I pull out a gun and point it at their face. Where's the safe?
They just start crying.
God damn it.
This is every corpo's worst nightmare.
I just put it back and then I keep looking through doors, trying to see if I can find like a...
You did hear Red Ghost say 4th floor, if that means anything to you.
Oh, I did? He was
Yeah.
talking straight to her that time.
No, I think later when I said security incoming, and then I corrected myself and said, no, this is important enough that he'd hit
Oh,
all
he
of
said
you.
4th floor to all of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4th
But that's
floor
where
security.
Kelton is. That's not necessarily where the brain is.
What if we get Kelton, we can force him to take
Yeah, we came
We
here for
need
Kelton,
him.
really.
to tell us where it is.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I thought this was
I was just gonna tell the staff the truth. It might have just helped us. Now I'm making them cry.
We'll tell them the truth, and I'll put my gun away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying anything I can think of at the moment, man. You made the best move of the whole game right there. So I need something.
Crying.
Okay, Poltergeist, it's you.
Unlocked yet?
No, he still diving.
Still diving. We're running out of time.
Let's try not to kill the butler.
Is there another way up? Is there another way up onto the next floor?
You start looking through rooms. You see some servant quarters. You see one of the rooms has like a treadmill and some weights for lifting.
Is there a way I can break through the ceiling of one of these rooms? Climb up on a weight bench and just...
Punch through a wall.
You think that might take longer than the 9 seconds it'll open to the door? If you were gonna try that, your best bet would probably be the glass and then scale the outside of the building.
That's not a bad idea. Lattice, thank you. I was like, what? I was like, trellis? I don't think that's it.
The lattice work doesn't go all the way to the roof.
It doesn't go all the way up. Is there a window on top of that? Of Caden's window?
Yeah, if you go back in Caden's room, there's a window with a ledge, but you'd have to make a jump for it. And if you mess it up, you're gonna fall.
That sucks. That really sucks. Too bad I don't have a cool grapple hand. Yeah, okay.
So I guess if you think about, I guess you don't know, you would know about net running at least this much. He took care of some of the password, had to jack out, had to deal with the thing. He's got 6 more seconds, so he did 3 of them during this turn. He has 1 more round, then he'll have that door for you.
That's fine, I just hate being a sitting duck. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back there and I'm just armed and ready to fire if any police show up.
Fucking no one knows you're up there too, which is thanks to us.
Sure, but she is the ghost.
Oh my God.
Ricky, we're back to you.
Okay, Carson, I'm gonna need you to stop moving. I'm gonna need you to stop. Carson, stop. Pop. I shoot him in the leg. Same leg.
In the same leg. Okay, this is an aimed shot.
Ouchie.
Aimed shot.
Wow. I mean, opposite leg or same leg?
Fuck it. Let's go opposite. Let's see if I can't just mobilize him completely. Aimed shot, which is...
-8.
Fucking -8, right? Okay, here we go. So, plus 14, 21 -8.
21?
-8, so 13.
13. At your range?
plus one, sorry. So,
14?
14.
At your range, it does hit. Trying to determine whether the rules is written, he can still dodge.
Okay.
So, that's a 5, that's a 20.
So he dodges.
He's got negatives too.
Oh yeah. Well, his -2 is move. And the torn muscle is -2 to his melee attacks. So he's not quite seriously wounded yet. He's hurt pretty bad though.
But he dodges that bullet?
He's mostly had critical injuries, but not a lot of hit point drain, which is kind of an interesting situation.
He dodges that bullet?
Yeah.
Can I
try it again?
Yeah, one more. Yeah, one more. Aim shot. Fuck it. Okay, well, this is better. So 10 plus 14 -8. So 24 -8, so 18 this time. 16.
16 with the +1?
Yes.
Did you already add it?
That includes a +1.
We said that ties go to the defender on these, so he dodges again.
God damn it. I'm like, how are you moving so... I run.
Yeah.
He's like really good with that one leg. He's just hopping.
Yeah.
It's a big room, right?
Yeah.
I'm just dancing around.
Yeah. You move on back.
I'm basically like, stop, bam, moving, bam, stop. The fuck? What is it? Oh my God, what are you on? And can I have some?
Corpo budget drugs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Shit wrecked. You're at the
Okay.
stairs.
How close to the servants that are crying am I?
Close enough. Actually, yeah. The stairway leads down back by the kitchen. That's what we said.
Okay. So I'm gonna try switching tactics, and I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm sorry. It's okay. Kelton killed Caden. We're trying to fix it. Does anyone know how to get through the freaking door? He killed his own nephew.
This is interesting because it is your roll ability. 'Cause it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll.
So I'm doing my credibility.
Mm-hmm. Credibility.
There you go. She saves us again.
15.
15.
Give him that real news.
Yeah.
F that fake news.
I think something about the way your voice slips out of your fake Nautica voice and into, it's not quite your shit-wrecked voice, it's some sort of voice in between that is just very convincing. And when you say things with this voice, people tend to listen. They both look at you with some sort of fear is still in their eyes. There's still a lot going on, but there's a sort of understanding like this is not something they don't want to believe it, but they see in your eyes that it's the truth. But that doesn't stop Carson, unfortunately.
Oh, nothing will stop Carson.
But the staff, they seem to be on your side.
Okay.
The door is only unlockable by Kelton himself.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. They're not gonna hurt you. We're just trying to get to the truth.
Is there? Ask if there's somewhere he keeps something very special and secret.
Probably behind that door, but
Well, he's in there.
4th floor is off limits. Nobody goes up, except for his doctors.
Guys, fucking Carson!
Can you call Carson off? Jesus.
Yeah, Carson spends his turn lunging and leaping toward you on his one leg.
Giant man hopping on one leg.
Actually, he grabs a lamp. I think after moving this far, he's able to find himself a lamp.
I can dodge a lamp.
He's like absolutely foaming at the mouth. Oops.
Famous last words.
I can dodge a lamp, put it on a shirt.
What if you
It's a 19.
died right now? Death by lamp.
19. I gotta beat a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. 17. I get hit by a lamp.
Sorry. It's 11 points of damage, which luckily you have full armor. Because we definitely role-played you getting your armor fixed at some point over the last few days.
I mean...
Did you get shot that much?
Classic Ricky.
He's slippery like a fish.
Don't get shot. There's nothing to fix.
Slippy Ricky.
Tricky Ricky.
Oh, God.
It's Slicky Ricky.
Slick Rick?
Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Just try and catch him.
Nice. Okay.
That could be your mob name. When
And I just kind of throw my elbow up and it shatters. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, and as that shatters, the staff, again, like gasp and scream. And now they're looking fearful at Carson. They're looking fearful at Ricky, everything, everything that's going on. Breh.
I go, thank you, and then just head up to the 4th floor.
Okay. Full sprint, you make it to the 3rd floor. You see at the end of the hallway this reinforced door that has the lock on it. You were in Caden's room at the...
I came back and posted up.
Okay, so you see Poltergeist possibly like in on one knee, like aiming down the sights of her rifle down the hallway as you run past.
Thanks, Weirdo.
What?
He thinks she's weird because she's mean to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
It's Poltergeist's turn. Red Ghost hits you, says, door's mine, it's unlocked.
Great. I bust in.
Okay, yeah, you go bust open the door, and as soon as the door opens, you see the stairway leading up to the 4th floor.
Great. Full sprint.
Okay. You are the first one to arrive on the scene. You see a hospital bed with a man that you don't recognize, hooked up to some kind of an IV. You see another person you don't recognize that appears to be manacled by his foot to a desk, and then on that desk appears to be a cyber brain. But it's your turn, Ricky.
Just imagine if we did this on game 1. Just kidding.
It's my turn. Fucking Carson. With my voice. Sorry. So much going on. What Nautica said is true. We don't mean anyone here any harm. Okay, Carson? We're just here for the truth. Is he still coming at me?
Yeah.
Hardcore?
You still have a weapon out? Yeah.
I mean, I still have it.
Yeah. Even if you're not pointing it at him, you still have a weapon out. He's still coming at you. You're also trespassers.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to get the feeling that you're not sure if there's any humanity left here, or if
in Carson,
or if he's maybe just programmed like an automaton.
And I just go, fuck it, hold this. When I roll an EMP grenade towards him.
That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I need a refresher on the rules of the EMP. It's an electronics.
EMP.
Just don't want to get it wrong because we're at the pivotal moment here.
EMP grenade. When using this ammunition, you deal no damage with your attack. Anyone hit by your attack must instead attempt to beat a DV-15 cybertech check. If they fail, the GM chooses 2 pieces of their cyberware or carried electronics to become inoperable for 1 minute. Cyber limbs that are rendered inoperable act as their meat counterparts do when they have been dismembered, but they still hang loosely.
Okay, first I need the athletics to make the attack.
I hope I'm not in range of this. My eyes just stopped working.
Oh my god, you're blind. You could go blind and deaf, right? You got cyber ears too. Your 2 pieces.
Corrupt all my data.
So it's 3 or D3 or...
Wow, I exploded. A lot. 30.
Okay. 2 pieces of their cyberware. Okay. There's effectively 6 things on that can go wrong here. His frame, his legs, his arms. So 2 arms, 2 legs, his frame, and his operating system. So we'll assign 2 arms, 1, 2, legs, 3, 4, torso, 5, or frame, 5, operating system, 6. Here's number 1. That's
A leg.
That's his leg.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a 50-50 here. Yeah. And then the second one.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
That's his operating system?
That is his operating system. You just gave Carson the biggest night possible.
Yeah, Ricky!
Oh, man. I'm like, I holster my gun since the rest of them are, since the rest of the staff is just chilling hard, and I'm like, sleep tight, big guy.
You've got 1 minute.
And I run upstairs.
Okay. Shipwreck, do you follow?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm running upstairs.
Okay.
I've got the...
You have like 6 seconds. You hear Red Ghost. Ooh, big power spike.
That was me.
Got it. Boy, there is a lot of electricity routed to that 4th floor. What is going on up there? Poltergeist? What do we got?
I'm standing in the room with the bedridden patient and a man chained to the desk.
Mm-hmm.
So which one of you fuckers is Kelton?
You see the man chained to the desk doesn't move. The man in the bed doesn't respond. Make a perception check.
Okay. Implode.
The only thing you notice.
Cool 4.
The only thing you notice about this room is the stillness. Brea, you arrive next. What do? You met with the same scene.
I look at the brain and I go, oh, thank God. And I walk over to the brain and I make sure that nothing's attached to it.
Yeah.
Or if it is, I unplug it all.
You walk up to the brain, and so you're just making it to the front door, and then if you use your full movement, you can get across the room. You're not quite at the...
Well, I was only 3 seconds behind her.
Yeah, so you move the same. You get to her point. Actually, she was fully sprinting, right? Kick the door open, fully sprint.
Yeah, I ended my last turn with the door open.
So instead, go ahead and make the same perception check.
With Kate or with Carson down, we're still in initiative, or we're in about like.
Well, you're not necessarily in initiative.
9.
I'm just now keeping track of where you are geographically and the time in which you will arrive in the room.
Gotcha.
A 9?
Yeah.
That's neither of you better than a 10?
We're all muscles over here. I don't know what to tell you. We're officially the strong boy side of the table.
Ricky, are you full sprint or are you keeping pace with Nautica?
I'm keeping pace with Nautica.
I'd be full sprinting.
You'd be full sprinting.
Then
keep
I'm
pace.
Then I'm full sprint.
The point is your full sprint is
shorter. Yeah.
Is faster.
Sorry. I'm keeping pace with her. I'm not going to blow by her. I'm not going to be like, bye.
Yeah.
You're backwards running, like, hey.
Yeah. Once I catch up to her, I pull up.
Yeah. No, I know we talked about you not wanting to leave her behind in the past.
No.
Okay. So you make it there just after Brett. You guys get to move into the room. So you make it to the door and you guys move into the room. You move toward the desk and you see, you recognize this person that's chained, or what's left of them. You see a netrunner you used to know named Skids, and his whole back port is completely flamed out. As you reach to remove the plugs, a voice comes over a speaker, and it sounds like You never heard Kelton's voice before, but it sounds like an older man. He says, I wouldn't touch that if I were you. It's quite dangerous.
We need to plug a satellite in there.
Okay,
We're here to
shipwrecked.
install some direct TV.
Sorry, did you?
Maintenance.
Yeah,
Did you
cable,
order-
Spectrum, we're here to
order
provide
from
your
cable?
internet service.
Oh my god.
Okay, shipwrecked Ricky, you arrive at the room at this moment. You hear the voice. You recognize it to be Kelton's, but it's weird. It's more fragile than you've ever heard before. And you hear it as you're running down the hall, and then you see this scene: the fried skids, Kelton in a hospital bed, the once imposing figure seeming frail and all but wasted away. Do you even know what that is?
Get fucked, Kelton. Ghost, is this cool to touch? Can I plug it in?
There is a lot of power in that room. Poltergeist, can you get a... oh, there we go. And the spider crawls up on you. And does a quick scan. Oh yeah, the port, yeah. Don't touch those, see the power lines on the left, do not touch those. Don't touch the brain, don't touch the desk. Don't touch that Netrunner. But if you can plug in the port, just be careful.
Without touching things.
I'm actually gonna look for this is essentially a game of operation.
I know, yes.
Here. So
No touchy.
go ahead and give me just a straight dexterity.
Has anyone got better dex than me?
You wanted me to do?
I
got great dex.
I
Yeah.
got great decks too. Do we?
Can I pass this off to someone?
I mean, I still got some power I can lose. Sure.
I mean, I'm well, not the guy who hasn't been touched yet.
Well, there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Me also.
Are you hesitating? I want you to play your character.
Oh, sorry.
Are you
Yeah,
hesitating?
yeah. Because I know I'm not. This is not my thing. And
Okay.
I'll look at Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, you see her hesitating.
And I'll toss it to you.
I grab it and I walk over and I plug it in.
Yeah, without hesitation.
Straight dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
-5. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
11.
Great. Yeah, with a steady hand of a surgeon, or you grab this device and plug it into the port. You recognize this, like, as she does this, you almost see on the back of your eyes, you can see Caden pointing to that spot on his head, and there's his brain sitting there. When this happens, Red Ghost, whoa, that's a lot of data. And the lights start to dim and flicker. There's screens on the walls. They start to flash. They flash static. They flip through a few colors. And then you see an image of Caden standing on, there's a bank of 4 monitors, and his body is sort of, each quadrant is 1 more quarter of his body. Who's there? Hold on. and there's a camera. It starts moving around. Nautica?
Oh my god.
Is that... Is that my brain?
Yep.
Well, that's weird. Ah, hello, Red Ghost. Holy shit, that's a lot of data. Is this what I... Yes.
Leave me now?
Kelton. Why couldn't you just let me have it?
Because you suck, dude.
Why should immortality be wasted on one so weak?
You look like the weak one to me.
Ghost, I know you wanted to keep this guy alive. I don't see how we're gonna get him out of here.
Is this? Yes. It's all exactly how it looks. Akari has been a puppet of Arasaka for as long as they've been a corporation. The means by which they were able to overtake Omega Tech and so many others was by using Arasaka tech, Arasaka money, and resources. I found this beyond the Black Wall. You can't. What does this mean? Nautica. This will be the death of your family.
What
Ghost.
family?
Say, Ghost, just give me the go-ahead.
Caden, it would be a mercy. There is no need. All the power in the whole place turns off. You hear a voice on your agent in your pocket. Nautica, I told them they needed to refuel. It probably got you a few seconds. Nautica?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're good. I really appreciate that.
Units en route.
Thank you. Guys, we gotta go.
Yeah, this place is creepy. I'm down for a good leave. Let's go.
Ghost, what do we do with the brain? What do we do with Kelton?
Poltergeist. Caden, if we unplug it, I will have no material form. But I will survive. Of this I am sure now. I thought it was my redemption, but the physical form was merely my cage. And then the power starts to surge, and it crackles, and Skids' body falls backward onto the ground, and the brain itself just starts to melt away and burn. The smell of ozone and burning plastic fills the room. Nautica, thank you.
For what? How do I talk to you? How do I contact you?
I don't think we'll be talking for some time. But you have brought a measure of justice and honesty to the world, just like I knew you would. And I hope that you find more ways to more ways to
What is the point of you being alive still if you're gone?
We gotta go. Chumba.
hold me in your heart. Goodbye. And the entire place goes dark, and everything stops. All the machines, the screens go blank.
God damn it.
You are able to escape Carson's disabled body lays limp and unpowered. Staff stare at you with wide, scared eyes as you leave the eerily silent Kelton Morris Manor. The entire block feels silent. There is no hum of electricity. There is no whir of aerial vehicles in the sky. But as the sun sets over Night City and the red glow is cast over Beavertown, you know that a soul has been set free. And you know that a measure of justice has been brought to Akari. And you know that a poor, sad old man trying to hold on to his mortality has also found his end. Just as we have found our end here. We see Breh in a convoy of dirt bikes somewhere in the high desert between here and Las Vegas, an untamed land, whipping down the road with Chino, Sparkplug. She's got her improvised anti-aerial missile device slung over her shoulder, and the wind is in their hair, and there's bugs in their teeth. We see Ricky on a newly built stage at Dreamland playing all the songs off of his newly released record.
Called
Murder Machine.
Called Murder Machine. The crowds pile in, it's shoulder to shoulder. And as usual in the front row, you see Blades and Rocket and Rattlecan. Nautica, you're back at your office. You sit down to read the writing sample from Blades. And it's not very great, but in her sort of simple prose, in her uneducated way, she tells the story of 4 revolutionaries. She writes about the shortstop and what it meant to her. But you're distracted from that by a ping on your agent. It's your mom. Just says, Nautica, please, we need to talk. Poltergeist, Red Ghost, they disseminate the information of Arasaka's involvement in Akari. The word spreads on scream sheets, and it makes its way with the help of Nautica, and the rumors spread by her paper, and then the songs written by Ricky. Soon enough, the huge network Studio 54 begins to report on it, and there's nothing to be done, but the government comes, takes away whatever was left of Akari, and it is dissolved into the ocean of corporations that come and go. You're standing on a beach. The ocean's behind you. In front of you erupts Arasaka Tower. Like the hilt of a gleaming sword that the universe jammed right into the center of Tokyo. We zoom in. We see a tea house. On the back wall, there's a sign that says the shortstop. There's a figure there with dark blue hair, serving tea to a couple of possible yakuzas. In the basement of that tea shop is a nest of wires. And in the center of that nest, you see Marsh. She's in a tavern. There's a gnome playing Ricky songs. There's a knock at the door. When Martian opens the door, she sees Caden. He takes her hand and says, "Come here, look what I made." And you walk out to the sprawling landscape of the olden verse. Deep in the hills, you see a baseball stadium. There's roller coasters. There's a patch of strawberries that sing songs. There's a little town with a little bar in it. And beyond that is a skyscraper of a castle that reaches infinitely into the sky. He says, "You gotta see the view from up here." He takes Martian's hands and they fly up to the very top of the castle and look down on what they built. And that's where we'll end this season of Cyberpunk, Edge of Extinction. Thank you for joining us at Infinite Sided Dice. This has been the greatest experience of my life, right up there anyway. The greatest gaming I could ever imagine, and I'm so happy to have shared it with you guys.
Here.
Love you.
I need tissues.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe,
Infinite Sided
guys.
Dice. Follow us on all our social platforms. Keep up to date with what's coming next.
Bye with us.
Oh, we did it!
Great work.
Just wait for season 2.